Hi, it's Harvard lawyer Lee, and I want to let you know that today is the very last day that you can file a claim in the AmeriGas propane tank portion of the propane tank case that was filed against AmeriGas and Blue Rhino. Now, let me explain to you what this is about. And I need to state up front, this is not legal advice, and I don't represent you personally. This is just consumer information if you're interested in filing a claim within that class action. Now, who's it against? It's against AmeriGas and Blue Rhino, and the allegation is that the companies colluded together and agreed that instead of having 17 pounds inside each tank, they would only put 15, yet they would charge the same amount and consumers would not realize the difference. So the argument is that that was unfair to consumers and ripped consumers off. So the lawsuit was brought in federal court in Missouri. Now, how do you collect? How does this apply to you? Well, if you have no proof of purchase, then what you can collect is $2.50 per tank that you purchased, up to a maximum of 50 tanks or $125. If you have proof that you purchased it, then you can collect $5 per tank for any number of tanks. Now, I have to say that I'm really impressed by that. Most class actions require consumers to jump through a lot of hoops and prove some things that are very difficult for consumers to prove about what they purchased and whether they purchased it and where they purchased it. And it can be very difficult because you don't keep records of small purchases forever. And of course, you wouldn't want to. How would you know what was going to be in class action? So I really like the fact that they're accepting a proof of a claim even without a proof of purchase. That's impressive. I think that's very consumer oriented. But I do want to say too, don't take advantage of that. If you really didn't buy one of these tanks or you really only bought 2, don't claim you bought 10. Be fair with it because this is something that's great for consumers and we want to encourage it. So what does it mean to have proof of purchase? Well, they say you could have you might have a receipt from a store, you might have a credit card receipt, you might have the UPC code from the label on the tank. The administrator is going to decide whether your proof is enough to take you from the $2.50 per tank to the $5 per tank category. Now, do you have to be a part? No, you don't have to. You can opt out, but you need to do it today. Same thing. This today, March 8th, 2021 is the last day to file your claim. Now, the suit against Blue Rhino is continuing. It hasn't been resolved, but I will say that it specifically states on the claim form that you can fill this out and submit it whether you bought AmeriGas or Blue Rhino. I presume what they mean is they're going to pay those claims or split the money among all those claims combined. So are you letting opportunities like this go by? Don't do it. Subscribe to this channel and click on the notifications button so you'll know when we notify consumers about something important that's happening that may apply to you. For more rules and to find the claim form, go to propanesettlement.com. And remember, today's the last day, March 8th, 2021. Thanks.